Alright, so yo, and welcome back to Tales of Ark. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But you guys probably don't know, but this is a voiceover. I forgot to click the unmute mic button, so it didn't record my voice. I'm currently rewatching the clip I just recorded, and I'll probably just talk through some of it. A majority of it will probably be quiet because I tend to talk more when I'm playing. But anyways, I'm trying to remember what I said in this video. So we're back. We're helping White Cat with these Samori. In doing so, we're holding the Samor back from breaking into reality. Because it's slowly slipping through because this train came out of it and now it's here in the was it real plane, the real world, the plane of the living? I don't know what the hell you call it. But we're going through the memories of everybody who's encountering this thing. Their consciousness or their dreams is seeping through. Some of it are, well, at first I thought it was just trauma or in their insecurities, but no. As spoilers, I already did this. That's why I'm doing a voiceover, because my mic didn't record. But no, that's actually wrong. It's just dreams that are seeping through. So their dreams can be anything. It can be their insecurities, their nightmares, the life they want, or good dreams, you know, their past memories, anything. And what we have here is Encore's dream, her dream of a warrior, of adventuring with her friends. She's just in it for the ride. That's what she is. She loves having fun.
Encore. One day, she met her good friend Cloudy. Come on, Cloudy. Cloudy said she was a princess from a wonderful play. Everyone loved her performance. But then, out of nowhere, a big bad demon appeared. The big bad demon sent its minions to attack the magical kingdom. Everyone hid at home, and the stage was empty and quiet. But then, Warrior Encore stood up and said she would fight the big bad demon. To bring the crowd back,
but yeah, so yeah, all their dreams are just colliding into this memory place, and we're dealing with it one by one. First, Lumine, over her worry about her co-worker still injured, getting back up for work, so we had to help her. And then we had Drew. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Drew, with her dialogue. Oh no, dialogue's over. With her issue with her stupid ass manager. She needs to fire him.
Not everyone in the magical kingdom was very nice. One day, Warrior Encore met Cosmos. There you go, Cosmos. I used to live in the magical kingdom, but I went on a big adventure far away. When I came back, no one knew me, and they wouldn't play with me. Huh, if you're not Cosmos's friend, I'll just go join the big bad demon and cause trouble. Really? That's so nice of you. Sad little adventurer Cosmos was so moved by these words. This special friendship made him join Encore's team.
All right, so
With his brave
but yeah,
heart,
so we're helping her with her
Cosmos
stupid ass
decided to
manager,
fight the big bad demon
and having to deal with that was
save the
annoying. It's like,
magical
fire this
kingdom
guy.
with
Who gives a
Encore.
shit about him?
Bah!
But I was like complaining, like, this is not really a main story. I don't see how this is gonna involve anything or impact the actual main story. This feels like a non-canon event, honestly. Like, they introduced this event to introduce a new character, which in this case would be Camellia. Camellia? Camellia?
Alone!
The plant lady, just like how the Lunar New Year event didn't really impact the overall main story. It was to introduce the Lightning Fist guy.
Wooly senses tingling. Warrior Encore and her friends marched to find the big bad demon. The sly demon sent its monster squad to try to stop them, but they were not afraid. Ha! Princess Cloudy and Adventurer Cosmos used all their skills to support Warrior Encore. In the end,
What was I saying? Yeah, so
team took care
this
of the
feels like
monsters.
it'll have no impact on the overall story, but I guess we'll see by the end of this. Maybe it will. Maybe with the Samori's realm coming into the real world, it might impact the overall map. And maybe new creatures or new modified creatures or something. Who knows?
Here comes Encore.
We'll see.
To help
Also, it
them
would be
feel
cool
better,
if, like,
Warrior Encore climbed
you know
all
when
the
how you
hills
summon
and
Tacit
swim
Discord?
all the rivers. She walked a long
Wait,
way
I think this is when I
and
went to
finally
wipe
found
my
the
kid's butt because he
magic
went to poop and he was
golden
asking for assistance.
sprout.
All right. So I think this one they told us we gotta get the golden sprout. I was like, oh, cool. As I was still talking about, hey, it would be cool if in the future we get like summons that actually persist on the field. That would be cool. Because right now they come in, just pop in, do their 1, 2, 3 combo, and then they leave. Well, I was obviously talking about something.
She picked it up
Oh no, I was letting the
carefully,
dialogue play out.
and ta-da! She made medicine that healed the woolies.
And
Then the super team marched
talking
on
about
their way
something
to fight
before
the
we
big
went in.
bad demon.
look, you guys know I have the memory of a goldfish, so I don't remember the dialogue. Well, my dialogue. Oh wait, is this when I said it? Oh no, this is when I said it. God damn it.
The
Because
big
this
bad
because
demon
this is
sent
when
more
they showed you
monsters to
the
stop Encore,
the
but
Tacit
every
Discord
one of
fighting
them
each
was
other.
defeated by her super
Yeah,
team.
damn.
Their
I think I said it too
amazing
early.
feats made lots of
Oh, well.
people in the magical kingdom excited.
But you
More
think about how
and
cool it would be.
more
That would be like a
people wanted to
2v1.
join Encore's team.
Well, majority of the time you
After
either
careful
transform to them
picking by
or
Warrior
you just throw them
Encore,
out and they do their thing.
chose the Candlestick Fairy.
Like that's why I always
who
wanted
breathed
Oz to be like from the fly
Encore
around as
also
official and
picked
fight.
Grayer the
But no,
rabbit,
that'll never
who
be a
can
thing because I don't think
slice
they
bread into
update
100
characters,
pieces.
sadly.
And the stool spirit,
But
who likes
that's cool.
to zoom around
Also with the
on 4
reveal of
legs.
the new Archon and her
Then
motorcycle,
came
that's
Miss
pretty sick
Clover,
too.
Uncle Brew,
Sure,
and
it's
Grandpa
kinda
Cole.
Not
With more
immersive
friends
if you think about it, but
Encore's
if I'm
team
not
got
wrong,
bigger
isn't majority of the
and
characters in
stronger,
Natland has some sort of
becoming the
transportation or
super-duper awesome team.
mobility skill? I haven't done it yet because I'm still on the grass place with the plant Archon. As you guys can see from my playthrough, I'll get to it eventually.
At last, it was time to fight the big bad demon. Grayer the rabbit made yummy bread for everyone so they wouldn't fight on empty stomachs. Cloudy put on a show about a brave princess the night before to cheer everyone up.
Oh, I also, okay, this is when I was complaining about Genshin. I was like, you know, if this was a Genshin story, they would never put a big hat on the enemy. That's the thing with Genshin. I feel like the developers are really lazy about it. Even though they have a cool world and cool lore and cool characters, they're really lazy. Like, sometimes you feel like things they should do, and then things like they shouldn't. Like, for instance, like they would describe this villager, be like, oh, this villager has been through some things, has seen something, is strong and powerful. It's different from villagers. And then when it spawns in, it looks exactly like every other villagers. There's nothing different. It's like you could at least give it a different marking, or I don't know, give it a simple ass eye patch. It's not even that hard. Just paint over the texture of its eye and then be like, this is an eye patch. He's different. He has seen some shit with his one eye. No, they can't even do that. And then in dialogues, when they do their thing, they're like, oh, what is it? With the emotes, they get really lazy about it. It's like, could you not just use a different emote? There's like so many characters. Surely you can borrow an emote from the an idol emote from the other characters. Like when Mona was doing her vision seeing, all they did was just get her idol emote, where she looks at her astral telescope compass thing, and then flies up into the air. It's like, could you not just edit that or program that where instead of flying it just poof? I mean, you're already like 2/3 of the way there. Come on, put a bit more effort into it. No, I feel like they're constantly wanting to milk the players because it's like, oh, everyone loves the characters, they love our world. We're gonna put the minimum effort into this. That's how I feel. Like, as a player, I want to be respected as a player. So that's why my two differences with Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I love the Genshin world a lot more.
But why
And
did you have
I
to
think
pick
they're, well, the stories are kind of up in the air. I kind of want to be like more impactful. Usually things happen and it's like, oh, everything goes back to normal. We're all okay. Nothing bad ever happens. There's no war in Ba Sing Se, you know? The same thing can be said here, I guess. But it's kind of up there, here and there, in both. But we're only at the start. That's why, from what I heard, was it Honkai Impact? Its story is amazing. They have ups and lows.
I can't.
Except for the ending, where I got spoiled about what people told me. Like, I don't know the full details. I heard that. I heard it like how I heard Final Fantasy XIV's Dawn Trail.
Going on adventures.
Heard like complaints about that. They inserted a character that wasn't relevant, wasn't as relevant to the story until like they forced them into the story, even though they shouldn't be there. Like, they would have been better off not being in the story. It's why I heard about the Honkai final finale story and Dawn Trail story.
Lots of cool stuff.
So I'm curious to if I ever play Honkai Impact
Don't
or
worry.
do Dawn Trail, see what it's like. But I guess we'll see.
Okay, the magical kingdom is now called the Warrior's Kingdom. Yes, with a happy ever after ending. Hooray! I'll tell a new story next time.
Okay, this is when I was like, damn. Encore's story is different from the other two. They needed help, but here, Encore, she's an independent young lady. She doesn't need anyone's help. She got this all on her own. She's like Klee. She's a wild card with full of self-confidence. And she can be self-confidently wrong. And then I was like, what the hell is this? Clearly it's the cat waking up. And then I was like, oh man, since this is so short, maybe we can just do a two-parter, do another story. But then I was like, oh, what the hell is all this? As I was describing the door, that's Lumi, that's Drew, That's Encore to the right of this
Didn't I just
one.
leave the Somnoir? Why am I still here?
This one's probably the puppet
Encore's not
lady.
here.
This has
Did
strings.
she leave already?
The other two, I have no
Let me
idea.
see if I can find another gateway.
Isn't the Phoenix lady in this too?
The gatekeeper.
Excuse me, sir. Is this all real? Are you the god of this realm?
How did you get in?
I don't know. I was supposed to be at my grandma's funeral. I was watching over her and lost track of time. The next moment, I was here. Maybe I fell asleep?
A part of your consciousness entered Somnoir when you fell asleep.
Somnoir? What's that? Some kind of sonoro?
No, but you can think of it that way.
Well, just now, I met a girl around my age. She had the same name as Grandma. She lived in the same town, had a group of friends, and liked to catch dragonflies in the mountains. The only difference is, the temple that should be demolished by monsters was still there, east of the town. Grandma used to say that people would pay tribute to their ancestors in that temple every year. The ceremony would be as grand as the moon-chasing festival. As much as she loved that town, she never stopped wanting to explore the world outside it. I heard the Sonorosphere can keep memories of people or even a place's history. Is that true? What I saw just now, is it real? Is that girl my grandma?
My apologies, but I cannot answer that.
Can I come here again?
No.
What happens when I wake up? Will this place and my memory of it disappear?
Everything you saw here will be erased, except your memory. That I have no control over.
All right. I wonder if I pause here because this is embarrassing. I was praising this guy so hard. I was like, this dude is a true MVP. He knows his job as a gatekeeper. And he has a line that he doesn't cross because he's telling this lady, no, I can't. No, you lose all your memory. No, you are not remembering this. It's this role. Someone has to get their hands dirty to do all this. This guy is so cool. He's the MVP. He's like the foundation of this entire realm. Him and the was it Ivory Cat or whatever? Ivory Gatekeeper Phantom? Someone has to do it. This dude has got it. He is him. He's like the equivalent of Noctis, where even though he doesn't have to do it, someone has to. He has his loyalty and his loyalty and his duties that he must do. His people, his friends didn't bleed for all this. His people suffer because of this, and his wife died for this. Of course he has to do it. If no one will, he will. So spoilers. He sacrificed himself for the greater good. All to end the darkness. Just like, damn, I made another comparison in the video. Who else I compare it to?
That's a relief.
It was someone.
Thank you, kind sir. That's given me
Who
some
was it?
hope. In my memories,
Can't remember.
Grandma always took care of everyone in the family. She raised her children and
Damn,
they
I can't
left
remember off
home,
the top of my
then
head.
her grandchildren, repeating this cycle her entire life in that old house. I always wanted to travel, but I couldn't bear to leave Grandma alone. This dream showed me a different side of her. She was once a young girl with dreams just like me. She dreamed of traveling, meeting new people, and starting a family. Now I feel grateful to be part of such a family. I used to think she was old and lonely, but she really glowed with her hopes and dreams. Thank you, sir. Thank you for showing me this.
That happened in the past. I was looking at their illusions. The gatekeeper showed this to me. What is he trying to tell me?
Please leave the Somme Noir. Data from the last phase will be deleted. Repeat. Data from the last phase will be deleted.
It's about to collapse. Better leave now.
It has been some time, hasn't it? I already told you the first time we met. Somme Noir is unstable. It isn't. It's due to Somme Noir's innate design. Tell me, what do you think Somme Noir was created for? It appears so, but the answer is something more fundamental. Such a large and complex creation is necessary to save a world torn apart by the lament. The dreams it stores contain countless possibilities. Millions upon millions of dreams converge in Somme Noir. Perhaps within one lies the key to vanquishing the lament. It may not be the most efficient or practical strategy, but even as a mere spark of hope, I believe it's worth pursuing with all the power I have. They're closely connected to you, but that's not important right now. One day, you'll find out who they are. Compared to you, who is of immense significance to them, I am just a tool they created to get rid of useless data. Every day, people dream, but Somme Noir's capacity is finite. Dreams that don't aid in defeating the lament are deemed worthless. My duty is to erase them, like a heartless executioner. By this reasoning, the two dreams you just witnessed should also be erased. They offer no solution to save our world. What do you think? Are they useless? Indeed, those dreams are truly precious. They deserve to be remembered.
Oh yeah. I think. Hold on. We'll get to it.
Som Noir
When
has
he does the
tens
crazy
of
look.
millions of gateways that lead to numerous realms. But it's still too small compared to Solaris. I need more space to store these precious dreams and memories.
And the zoom up. I don't know why they do that. I guess to make it more impactful.
Those gateways that appeared by the winding Iax's mire.
Damn, that sucks.
It's all
I didn't
because of
record.
you.
It's because I have a mouth cover, not mouth cover. What's this thing in front of the mic called? A mouthpiece? No. A boom tube? It's called something. The circular filter thing in front of the mic. And it was covering the red light, so I didn't notice it.
Those
Also, my
places will
keyboard
become part of
and
Som
PC
Noir,
are red
to merge
LEDs,
with
so I can't
other
really tell.
dreams.
But this is when I started backpedaling hard. I was like, wait. Did I give this man too much credit about his praising his good deeds, his getting his hands dirty during the job that no one
They
wants to
will
do,
be
and he's
forever
all right with it?
saved and remembered.
And I was like, as he reveals more, I was
Not
like,
every
oh
dream
no,
holds the
it
key to
is.
saving the world.
I did.
Most
I was so
are
disappointed. I was
personal,
like, no, man, no.
trivial,
You should. This shouldn't be
even
it.
selfish, but still.
Why?
They
Why do you have to do
should
this
not
whole
be
crazy
erased.
bullshit? Because he's like, no, these streams, they don't need to be erased. Everything must be kept. I'm like, not
They
exactly.
eventually forget
We should keep it at the way it is. It's fine.
Won't.
We don't need to keep all this other dreams that isn't important. People will remember themselves.
You
If they
saw
forget,
that
they
girl.
forget. That's life. That's how
deeply
life
she
works.
felt about
But this
her
man,
dream.
he wants to hold it all.
Told significance.
Because he wants to do more than just endlessly, mindlessly killing these streams. He's like, I'm willing to do it. And then he tries to get you to associate with him, to put yourself in his shoe with this bullshit question. Of course not. And he's like, no, you wouldn't understand the tough
Tell me,
decisions I have to make. I'm like,
Have you
motherfucker,
ever
shut the
erased
hell up.
another's dreams? Their memories?
But I guess you can say, to be fair, he didn't choose this life. He was made for this life, and then he was just dumped it here, and that this is all he's known. And then he's tired. He just wants to change. I'm like, no, bro, you're overextending. You're doing too much. You're like Aramis when she's like, no, instead of destroying just a machine in her planet, we'll destroy all the machines. We'll free everyone. Everyone will be free. There will be no more machines to rule over. I'm like, all right, let's slow down here. You're going too far now. You're overextending too much, and you're going to bite off way more than you can chew. See, with this bullshit, I don't expect you to understand me, bro. So it's okay with you to ruin. You don't want to ruin people's streams by deleting them, but you're willing to ruin people's actual lives in the real world when the Samor pops into reality and could possibly screw up their life. That's a chance you're willing to take. That's some hypocritical bullshit you're spouting out right now. That's usually comes from villains. And then at this point, I was like, why is the screen black? I was like, did it get stuck or something? Unbeknownst to me, I have clicked hide HUD and I have forgot about it until I click it here eventually. Come on. You can do it. There we go. And I was like, oh, and I was like, no wonder the ivory cat told us not to trust the ebony cat. Maybe it's known this for a long ass time.
This realm is about to collapse.
So, and then I was like, maybe the
I need to
impact
wrap
of this
this up
story is
quickly and get
whatever's
out
going
of
to
here.
happen. It's going to leak out into the world. It's going to change everything. But then I'm like, probably not. It's probably just to introduce Camellia into the story. And then I was like, you know, going forward, I probably won't do these event stories on screen. That's it. Pretty much has nothing to do with the overall story.
Hi! Are you ready for Encore's new story? It goes like this. A long, long time ago, there was a cloud kingdom where the amazing warrior Encore lived. Then she met you, Traveler Cosmos, Prince Cloudy, and many more new friends. Together, they defeated the Dark Cloud Demon. Oh, it's good, right? Stories about adventuring with friends are my favorite. I'll tell you a new story next time. Don't you worry about that.